Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show you how to make this fire planet in Photoshop. There are quite a few good YouTube tutorials, but some are more complicated than others. I think this one is the simplest. We're going to use no layers, just filters and a manual tweak at the end, and it's going to take about 5 minutes in real time. So start with a black background. And get your circle tool. Drag out your planet. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you guys. I've got my resolution at 800 by 800, but you can, my size at 800 by 800 pixels, and my resolution at 200. You can certainly make it bigger. My computer's kind of slow, so we'll keep it small for the demo. Next, go to Filters and select Render, Difference Clouds. And what you want to do is keep generating that until you get the effect that you want. I'll let you know when I find it. Control F, Control F. See, that's already getting more interesting. Control F, Control F. I like that one. There's a lot of veining and texture and a good amount of difference in density to make it look like the surface of a planet. Next filter I want to apply is a spherized filter, which will give it some 3D look to it, or some dimensionality. Is that a word? Some dimension. Go to Distort, Spherize, and set the amount at 100 and click OK. There, now we have it look 3D. Next, we're going to put a halo around our planet. If you've ever seen photos of our sun, for example, there's a halo around it. Never look at the sun directly with your eyes, or you will burn your retinas off. Just a little friendly tip. So I've inversed the image to mask the planet, and I'm going to go to the filter called Blur, Radial Blur. Click Radial Blur, set the amount at 100, the method at zoom, and the quality at good. Click OK. It's a subtle effect. You probably have to do a couple passes, but as you can see, I hope you can see it. I know YouTube compresses this way down, so I'm going to do a couple passes. And get rid of your mask. And now we're going to add some color. Go to the Fill tool and select your gradient tool. As you can see, I've already selected in the gradient editor yellow on one end and deep orange on the other. Click OK. And the way it works is, you see the cursor down here, you click down, keep it pushed down, drag this line across, which represents the entire range or spectrum of colors in the gradient you've selected, and let go, and there you go, it colors using those that range. You can keep playing with it, Control Z to back up. Depending on where you lay it down and how long the line is, it gives it quite a bit of difference in variety. I think I want a little bit more even distribution of red and yellow. There, I like that. Okay, now we're really going to bring this sucker to life with contrast. So I go to Image, Adjustments, and pump the contrast slider up. Look at that baby come to life. How cool is that? Don't want it too much or you'll lose some of that detail. Click OK, and the final step I like to put in using the smudge tool is the creation of flames or plumes on our volcanic planet. So just push and then pull the color upwards, or rather away from the center in a radial pattern, away from the center in straight lines. If you have crooked lines, it doesn't look natural. So just put a few wherever you think they would live. Maybe one right here, and one right here, another one here. Use your imagination, folks. Add some stars, a freaking spaceship, some other planets, some Milky Way galaxies, whatever you think would look cool. And there you have it, folks. Real simple. Anybody can do it. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, send me some nice commentaries, and I'll have some other cool stuff for you in the future. Thank you. Yink Froggy out.